Hi, Adam Pritchard here with Sarah Bidney, your Hyperion Director of Instructor. We're coming to you live from the hitting spaces down in the lower cart barn today. I wanted to talk to you guys about our temporary hitting stations, TrackMan, Garmin, and all things practice over the winter months. We'll start with how do we sign up and how do we come down to the hitting areas. Sign-ups are all done online via 4Ts. The tee sheets are live. You just got to sign up for a time on the tee sheet. Front 9 gets you the TrackMan bay. Back 9 is the Garmin bay. So there is a difference there. So if you want the TrackMan bay, do try and sign up for the front 9 times.
How many people can sign up in the session and how long is it?
Ooh, good questions. Each session is 1 hour. You can sign up to 4 people in your tee time, but that does limit the amount of time you get to spend. And if you see a single signed up, please don't jump on that person's tee time. That means they're going to try and spend that entire hour working on their games. You might see some blocked off tee times in advance. What that is Sarah, Tommy, Will, and Charnay and I have the ability to book lessons in advance of those tee times in order to help people plan schedules and to make sure we have the hitting spaces we need for those lessons. How does someone sign up with a lesson with you, Sarah?
For me, I just need somebody to email or call or text me, and then we just compare schedules. This winter, I'm going to try to keep to Tuesday through Thursday. I have a block of times from a 2 o'clock on. If I'm not able to book those times with lessons, I will open them back up to the membership, so I won't waste any time, and members will have a lot of access. If there are times outside of that block, that's totally fine as well, and I'm happy to accommodate any of those requests.
Perfect. And the way she describes sign up with a lesson with her is essentially the same way to sign up a lesson with all the other pros. Easiest way to find us is by email. We are asking you when you come down, you got your time booked, you come down here to hit balls, we are asking you to come in through the pro shop or that side door upstairs. The doors down here will be locked and sealed, so you won't be able to get in down here. You'll walk down the back steps, you'll come down here. You'll see we have a TV screen with TrackMan. There's 4 different settings or 3 different settings on the TrackMan. You can sign up to do golf course simulator. Mm-hmm. You can sign up to do a practice driving range, which all the lessons will be on that. And TrackMan also offers games. These games are really cool for kids. It's a great way to get your kid to do golf for an hour and have some fun. I know my kids took advantage of that last week, and that's the most they've ever swung a golf club and the nicest they've ever been to each other all in one span. So that was nice to have. So, and then the Garmin bay, it'll translate to a laptop. It'll give you all the numbers. It just won't be on a big TV screen at this point in time.
So when people come to hit, what clubs can they expect to be able to hit down here?
Well, the good news is we get a very tall ceiling, so you can hit wedge through driver. You'll see the mats have tee spots for tees, and you can hit drivers off their 3 woods. The only thing we're not going to do at this point in time is putting. I know you're looking into some options there because we do have some room for putting, but so if you are doing golf course simulator, it's already set up to where it's a 2 putt max or 1 putt max depending on your distance away.
So feel free to bring your whole bag down and
swing away.
Yeah.
You'll be able to hit every club in your bag, so that'll be exciting and fun and no limitations. Sarah, what should you be wearing down here in this car park? As it is a little chilly, would you have any recommendations for your lessons or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. It's not warm enough for shorts or t-shirts or anything like that. As far as dress code goes, do we have a dress code this winter?
Not down here.
Not down here. So, what we're wearing is great. And then jeans, hoodies, things like that are also acceptable. Just make sure to, I guess, wear layers would be my recommendation, because as you do get hitting, it does start to warm up more. And but I'd say it's probably 60 degrees in here.
Feels like 60. And to your point, when you start swinging, it does warm up awfully quick.
Yeah.
And there's no wind, so every shot will be perfect.
That's exactly right. So if anybody's interested in food and beverage while they're here during their time, what are some options there?
There are no food and beverage allowed down here. We do have some sensitive electronics down here. We're trying to limit the amount of spillage or anything that can happen to them. And on that same note, starting January 1st, the clubhouse will be closed. Now, if you want to bring a water bottle down here, that's more than fine, but this is not a place to sit and drink and have a boys' night out, essentially.
Exactly, yeah. You'll still have a lot of fun anyway, but yes, please no food and beverage.
So Sarah, do you have any idea how long this will be open and what times will be open?
So it's my understanding Tuesday through Saturday are going to be the open times, starting at 10:30, and I believe we have to be finished by 4:30. So it matches the timing of the shop, because when you do come in, we will have a staff member come down with you, especially if it's your first time being in here, to help you get TrackMan going, get the technology going. And then as far as into the season, once it's getting close, this is our cart storage area. And it's wonderful that we've been able to transition it into this, 2 hitting bays. But if we're getting close to opening, this will start coming back down, maybe 2 weeks ahead of time. This kind of, or a week ahead of time.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be Jim's call, so
Yeah.
it'll be tough for us to say. But
Yeah.
on that note, we will also be closed. Like Christmas, we'll be closed. We'll match up with the club and be closed those days. New Year's Day, New Year's Eve will probably be closed. When the clubhouse is closed, we will still be open. There will still be someone here to let you hit. So even though the clubhouse is closed, this will be open.
Yeah, and then as far as that goes, I do have lessons that are extending past the closing time. So that's just something that I won't be stopping at 4:30, but I'll have the keys. I'll have the keys to be in here, and some nights I'll be going till about 7:30.
And to Sarah's point there, Tommy, Will, Charnay, myself, if you want a lesson that's past the 4:30 time, that's just on the teacher to fit it into their schedule.
Yep.
So that is still an option if you wanted to work till 5 and have a lesson at 5:30. As long as that pro you're talking with is fine with that, that can happen. So Sarah, do we have any age restrictions or any parental guidance things we should be aware of?
Yeah, I know that we have if you have sort of a license to play or you've been approved to play on the golf course on your own, then you will have access to being able to hit down here on your own. Otherwise, we are recommending that kids are accompanied with an adult. And do you have an age recommendation?
16.
16 and over.
That way the kid can drive here by himself and get himself home as well.
That makes sense.
So in closing, Sarah, will you just run us through some, I know we talked a little bit about this. If you just want to run us through and maybe close with some of your programs and offerings for this winter.
Yeah, so this winter, starting the first week of January, going to have an Operation 36 group. I have emailed all the current families that participated this past season, and it's been in the Tuesday email blasts that come out from the club. It's a weekly 45-minute session with 2 juniors, and in fact, I did have some families ask if one of the participants could be an adult, and I'm fine with that. But we'll have two kiddos or 2 partners, and so they'll each be able to hit and they won't have to wait. I'll be doing instruction. We'll do some Operation 36 based badges, and then of course just I love to use video work and some things that we're not able to do in the larger groups outdoors, using Sportsbox AI. That's a 3D rendering of a person's body movements during the golf swing. That's really fantastic. Using the TrackMan, playing some of the games. So that's the Operation 36 program. And then I do have a special on lessons going on right now. The first 3 members who sign up for a package of 8 lessons, it's $700. The next 4, it's going to be $750. And then the final 3, it's $800 for the 8 lessons. So,
folks, I can tell you this, that is an amazing deal right there. If you haven't heard by now, Sarah was just named top 5 teacher in the state, as well as a master Op 36 teacher.
Yep.
That is outstanding. You don't see that everywhere. So get her for 8 lessons, you say, for $700
yep.
is a life savings. So Christmas gift right there for everybody looking. Get them early.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to having this space. I know this is a first for Hyperion, and I'm really excited that it's happening. And I know it's a temporary space, but we have the TrackMan is the cream of the crop as far as technology goes, and the Sportsbox AI is really fascinating and really fun. So yeah, come make use of this space. We certainly invite everyone out. Make those tee times on 4 tees, and contact myself or the other professionals. We're all excited to be able to have a place of learning and to be able to keep working with everybody this winter.
Perfect. Look forward to seeing you this winter.